right, hello students, how are you doing today? I wanted to go over each of the parts of the atmospheric humidity lab and work through it with you, give you some pointers on how to finish it up and turn it in. And then I'll also have a video on the atmospheric moisture one too. So here we go. Here's the first of many. So this is part A. Part A focuses on talking about the different phases of water, because atmospheric humidity deals with the changing of water from a gas state to a liquid state. And there is a variety of temperature exchanges, because temperature, like heat, can either be created or energy, can either be created or destroyed. And so in the first thing they want you to do is they want you to go ahead and label each of the 6 phase changes of water. So for example, going from a solid to a liquid, if we look over here, when something goes from a solid to a liquid, goes when ice transforms into a liquid water. So that's called melting. So you would just label these, based on, so when it goes from a liquid to a solid, we call that freezing. So this first part, you're just going to label this diagram, okay? Then down here, it talks about how much energy is absorbed or released as it changes from one thing to another. So as you go from ice to water vapor, you're absorbing energy. And if you go from water vapor back down to ice, then you're releasing energy. Okay, so the next set of questions, this latent heat, it's asking for how many calories are exchanged. So you will use this information here to fill in this chart. So for example, the first one says solid to liquid. So going from a solid to a liquid, we have 80 calories absorbed. So heat calories exchanged, 80. And it's absorbed. And then it asks warming or cooling the surrounding environment. So anytime you're absorbing energy, it's going to make it cool off. So this would be a cooling of the surrounding environment. If we go from a liquid to a solid, so just basically reverse this process, then we are going to go ahead and release that latent heat, and that will have a warming effect. So it's going to warm the surrounding environment. So again, you're just going to fill out this table. And that's all for part A.